Welcome students. I am Sangeeta Sharma, your English teacher. Today we will study about clauses, class 8 English grammar chapter 3. Topics to be covered in this video are: what is a clause, kinds of clauses, independent clause, subordinate clause, and kinds of subordinate clause are noun clause, adjective clause, and adverb clause. After that, exercise also we will discuss in this video. So let's start, students. There are two types of clauses: independent clauses and dependent clauses. Independent clauses, we can say them main clause or principal clause also, and dependent clauses also called subordinate clause. You will study about these two clauses, independent and dependent clause, in chapter 40 of your book later on. An independent clause has a subject and a verb and can stand alone as a sentence. For example, they work in marketing department. What products are they going to launch this year? The company didn't perform well last year. What shall we do? So by seeing these examples, you are able to understand this, कि these are the independent clause because they has a subject and a verb and stand alone as a sentence. And a dependent clause has a subject and a predicate, but it cannot stand alone as a sentence. The basic difference between independent clause and dependent clause is independent clause can stand alone, but dependent clause cannot stand alone. There are three types of subordinate clauses: noun, adjective, and adverb clauses. Now we will study in detail about these three clauses. Now students, we will discuss about noun clauses. A noun clause is a subordinate clause used as a noun. I can give you a little easy definition. That is, a noun clause is a group of words which contains a subject and a predicate of its own and does the work of a noun. I am repeating one more time, so listen it carefully, everyone. A noun clause is a group of words which contains a subject and a predicate of its own and does the work of a noun. I hope you understand. For examples, what you have proposed is acceptable. In this sentence, you can see it. What you have proposed, a group of words used as a noun. It means the group of words, what you have proposed, does the work of a noun clause. So in this sentence, what will be the noun clause? What you have proposed. Now there are some more examples you can see on your screen. Now examine the groups of words in italics in the following sentences. Examine the group of words in italics in the following sentences. Look at these sentences very carefully. First sentence, they expect to get prizes. Expect what? To get prize. Second, they expect that they will get prizes. Same in this sentence also, but there is a difference in between these two sentences. The first group of words, to get prizes, does not contain a subject and predicate of its own. So students, you know it very well. There is a difference between phrase and clause. Phrases are not having a subject and predicate of its own, but clauses are having a subject and predicate of its own. So here in this sentence we are saying it does not having the subject and the predicate as well. So it is therefore a phrase and is an object of the verb expect and hence does the work of a noun. It is therefore a noun phrase. Again I am repeating. You understand till then कि it is a phrase because it does not have a subject and a predicate as well. It is and is an object of the verb expect and hence does the work of a noun. It is a noun clause because the group of words in this sentence is doing the work of a noun. That's why it is a noun clause. Sorry, it is a noun phrase. First sentence. Second, they expect that they will get prizes. The second group of words that they will get prizes contains a subject and a predicate of its own. It is therefore a clause. This clause is the object of the verb expect and so does the work of a noun. We therefore call it noun clause. So there is a difference between these two sentences. First, in first sentence, it's a noun phrase and second sentence, it's a noun clause. So I hope you understand this clearly. Second clause is adjective clause. An adjective clause is a subordinate clause that modifies a noun or a pronoun. Again, an adjective clause is a subordinate clause that modifies a noun or a pronoun. Or you can say it also, an adjective clause is a group of words which contains a subject and predicate of its own and does the work of an adjective. I am repeating one more time. An adjective clause is a group of words which contains a subject and predicate of its own and does the work of an adjective. This is the proper definition of adjective clause. Now, some examples are there. The man who is standing over there is a product development manager. The man who is standing over there is a product development manager. In this sentence, the group of word who is standing over there. This group of word is work as an adjective. So, this group of word is an adjective clause. His team has come up with products that have more features for customers. In this sentence, that have more features for customer. This group of word does the work of an adjective. So this group of word is an adjective clause. Look at the groups of words in italics in the following sentences. The first, the chair with a broken leg is here. Sorry, the chair with a broken leg is hers. Second sentence, the chair which has a broken leg is hers. So, in the first group of words, with a broken leg describes the chair. That is, it qualifies the noun chair and does the work of an adjective. It is what we call an adjective phrase. The second group of words which has a broken leg also describes the chair and so does the work of an adjective, but because it contains a subject and predicate of its own, it is called an adjective clause. Students, listen it carefully. In first sentence, it's a phrase because it does not contain a subject and predicate of its own. But in second sentence, it has a subject and predicate as well. So, We know clauses are having the subject and predicate of its own. I told you in definition also. So second sentence which has a broken leg is an adjective clause, and in first sentence with a broken leg is an adjective phrase. Clear? So students, our next topic is adverb clauses. An adverb clause is a subordinate clause that modifies a verb, an adjective, or an adverb. It tells when, where, how, why, to what extent, or under what conditions. Again, I am repeating the definition in an easier way. An adverb clause is a group of words which contains a subject and a predicate of its own and does the work of an adverb. Again, I am repeating. An adverb clause is a group of words which contains a subject and a predicate of its own and does the work of an adverb. For examples, if the products are fit for the customers, we will maintain sales increase of 10%. In this sentence, the group of words in bold letters does the work of an adverb, and that's why this group of words is an adverb clause. There will be some promotion when the new product are available. In this sentence, when the new product are available, this group of word does the work of an adverb. That's why it is an adverb clause. Examine the following sentences. The lost wristwatch was found in the tourist resting place. Listen it very carefully, these two sentences. Second sentence, the lost wristwatch was found where the tourist used to rest. In both these sentences, the groups of words in color do the work of an adverb. Clear, students? In both these sentences, the group of words in color do the work of an adverb. The group of words in sentence 1. Sentence 1, what? The lost wristwatch was found in the tourist resting place. The group of words in sentence 1 is a phrase, while group of words in sentence 2 is a clause, because it has a subject. What will be the subject in this sentence? The tourist, and a predicate of its own. So you know it very well. Clauses are having the subject and the predicate, and phrases are not having the subject and predicate. So in first sentence there is a phrase, and second sentence the group of word is a clause. It can be noticed that the adverb phrase is equivalent to the adverb clause and can therefore be replaced by it. Kinds of adverb clauses. There are different types of adverb clauses, like adverb clause of time, adverb clause of place, adverb clause of reason, adverb clause of comparison, adverb clause of purpose. First, adverb clause of time. We use the words like when, as, whenever, before, after, and since to introduce adverb clause of time. For example, he reached the theater after the movie had started. You can see in this sentence we use the word after to introduce our clause. So this is the adverb clause of time. Adverb clause of place. We use the words like where and wherever to introduce adverb clause of place. For example, the ship sank where the waters were deep. In this sentence also, in the pink letters, you can clearly see this. We introduce our clause with the word where. So it is a adverb clause of place. Now, adverb clause of reason. We use words like because, since, as and that to introduce adverb clause of reason. Since there is no more work, you can go home. This is the example of adverb clause of reason. Adverb clause of comparison. We use the words like then and as for comparison to introduce adverb clause of comparison. And for example, you must work harder than I do. So in this clause, we introduce our clause by using the word then. Adverb clause of purpose. We use the words like so that, in order that and lest to introduce adverb clauses of purpose. We eat so that we may live. Second example, we must work together in order that an agreement can be reached on this issue. He gripped his father's arm lest he be trampled by the mob. I hope you understand all these kinds of adverb clauses with example. It is in your PPT also. You can see it and understand it well. Now students, examine the following sentences and notice the work done by the clause in each. First sentence, I knew where I could meet them. Second sentence, I went to the place where I could meet them. Third, I went where I could meet them. In sentence 1, the clause does the work of a noun and is the object of the verb knew. In sentence 2, the clause does the work of an adjective and qualifies the noun place. Again I am repeating. In second sentence, the clause does the work of an adjective and qualifies the noun place. Sentence 3, the clause does the work of an adverb and modifies the verb went. Hence, it is clear that the same clause may be a noun clause in one sentence, an adjective clause in another sentence, and an adverb clause in yet another sentence. Again, listen carefully, students. It is clear that the same clause may be a noun clause in one sentence, an adjective clause in another sentence, and an adverb clause in yet another sentence. So now student, the time for the exercise. The first exercise, pick out the adverb clauses in the following sentences. I shall wait here until you come. I shall wait here until you come. What will be the adverb clause in this sentence? Until you come. Second sentence, if you do not work hard, you will not pass in the examination. And the adverb clause in this sentence is if you do not work hard. Third sentence, they completed their work though they began late. And what will be the adverb clause in this sentence? Try to find out. Though they began late. Where you live, I will live. And in this sentence, where you live. We cannot go out while it is raining. while it is raining. This will be the adverb clause. And in the sixth sentence, I will do it when I think it fit. When I think it fit will be the adverb clause. They came after darkness had fallen. After darkness had fallen. As they were not there, I spoke to their father. As they were not there. This will be the answer. Though he is poor, he is honest. Though he is poor. 10th sentence, you must work harder than I do. Then I do will be the answer of this sentence. Exercise B. Supply suitable adverb clauses. Don't talk. Don't talk while he is reading. You can put it wherever you like. Do it before you forget. I'm glad that you liked it. We eat so that we may live. She is such a good woman. She is such a good woman that all respect her. I shall be able to get in, although I have no tickets. He was very pleased that you have passed. I forgive them since they repent. You will pass if you work hard. Students, you can write your own answers. I just want to tell you how we have to write this exercise. Okay, I hope you understand. We have to complete these sentences by writing an adverb clause in these fill up. Understand? Exercise C. Pick out the adjective clauses in the following sentences. First sentence. She has a ring which is made of gold. So what will be the adjective clause in this sentence? Think about this. She has a ring which is made of gold. And the answer is which is made of gold. Second sentence. He tells a tale that sounds untrue. He tells a tale that sounds untrue. In this sentence, what will be the adjective clause? That sounds untrue. I met a boy whose eyes were blue. I met a boy whose eyes were blue. And what will be the adjective clause? Whose eyes were blue. By this way, you can find out the adjective clause in these sentences. Now 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all these sentences you are able to do by yourself. I am reading the sentence. It is a long street that has no turning. Give me some rice which I may eat. They have work which they must do. Uneasy lies the head that wears a crown. This is the house that John built. The boy who sits near me is my cousin. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. And in this sentence, what will be the adjective clause? Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. and the adjective clause will be whose fleece was white as snow. Exercise D. Supply suitable adjective clauses. The reason dash is obvious. The reason why he failed is obvious. Second, the house dash belongs to my father. The house that I live in belongs to my father. The umbrella dash which has a broken handle is yours. The dog dash does not bark. The dog that bites does not bark. I hope you understand how we have to do this exercise. So the remaining sentences 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 you are able to do by yourself. I am reading the sentences. He is the man dash. He is the man whom we all respect. Students, you can write your own if you want to write. I am telling you for example only, so that you understand how we have to do this exercise. The place where the accident happened is nearby. The doctor has given me medicine which I must take. People who live in glass house should not throw stones. He has no shoes which he can wear. The moment which is lost forever. The moment which is lost forever. Exercise E. Pick out the noun clauses in the following sentences. First, I do not know when I shall return. I do not know when I shall return. What will be the noun clause in this sentence? When I shall return. We expect that we shall get a prize. In this sentence, think about this, that we shall get a prize. Third one, there is no meaning in what you say. What you say. Life is what we make it. What we make it. What he said was untrue. What he said. Tell me why they did this. Why they did this. Seventh, I asked the man how old he was. How old he was. It is feared that they will not agree. And in this sentence, what will be the noun clause? That they will not agree. No one knows who they are. Who they are. And the last sentence, they are sure that they will win the match. That they will win the match. Exercise F. Complete the following by adding suitable noun clauses. Students, I am telling you the examples, means you can write your own answers. First sentence, I fear that I shall fail. My belief is that they will not come. That they have come pleases me. Fourth, I do not know what they want. Fifth, pay careful attention to what I am going to say. We saw that the bus had stopped. It is not known who has written this letter. 8. It is uncertain whether they will come. All depends on how it is done. The doctor is hopeful that patient will recover. I hope you understand and you will do this exercise in your copy. Thank you students for watching this video. Watch this video again and again, and after seeing this you have to do all the assignments in your copy carefully. And one more thing you have to do after watching the video, on the comment section you have to write your name and section as well.